Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a smallmouth. All right, it's gonna be doing something a little bit different today. Going urban creek fishing. Water's low, it's running clear. There's smallmouth, bluegill, crappie, largemouth in this river, so it should be interesting to see what we tie into. All right, first cast. Now, this is the babyest smallmouth. Come on, bud. This is the babyest little smallmouth. But it's a smallmouth. I really hope they get bigger, but that's the first cast. So that's a good sign. Oh, look at this. No way. Look, there's a sunfish caught in a net. Look at that. No way. There's a sunfish caught in a net. He swam into it. If this isn't urban fishing, I don't know what is. There we go. He's free. I saved a life. My day's a success. Gonna move down to a much deeper hole. This one's like 5-6 foot. It's actually a treatment plant discharge site. So, always used to hold fish in the past. Well, excited to see if they're still there. So here's what most of the river is. It's just maybe a foot deep. It's really rocky. There's some weeds. It's just a railroad bridge. But yeah, right here, that's the juice right there. Crystal clear, 5 foot deep. Guessing there's gonna be fish in there, but I gotta go around, cast upstream. All right, first cast into the hole. Got one. First cast. What do we got? What is that? That's a creek chub. Is it? I think that's a creek chub. It's a slimy little guy. Yeah, it's a creek chub. Wow, I can't grip him for anything. There we go. All right. Creek chub. Cast number 2. Might not get anything. I missed the deep part. There we go. Something big. Oh, nice smallmouth. Oh my God, he's small, but he's fighting so hard. Oh, it's not. It's a largemouth. All right, well that's 5 species encountered already in like 20 minutes. Decent little largemouth, I'll take it. Put him back in an eddy. Good deal. Well, I think they're stacked in here. Wow, this spot used to be full of big smallmouth. Creek big, like 8 to 12 inches. I don't know how much, I don't know if that's still the case. I've seen people fishing here before, people keeping fish from it. All right, bluegill. But more importantly, I finally hooked one. Wow, look at the colors on that guy. Another. Now, what is this one? I don't know what that guy was, but I got him. I'm on a roll now. Pumpkinseed. Pumpkinseed. To give you an idea of what I'm fishing around, I don't even know what that is. But it's in here with all the different species. Oh, what? Oh, I had something there. All right. Another pumpkin seed. This is just a little panfish hole right now. I don't know where all the bass are. They should be right here. All right, what is this guy? Wow. Look at the orange tips he's got. Oh, another chub. God, I keep thinking these things are smallmouth. Wow, these guys are fat. Another creek chub. All right, so now I gotta get to my second spot. This one is pretty tricky to get to, at least to fish it right. So I gotta go down here, cross this little river that runs into the creek. Oh, it's kind of high. Okay, how am I gonna do this without busting my ankles and dropping my camera? Easy enough. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a smallmouth. That's what happens when you try to walk up mud with slippery sandals. I'm really lucky I didn't just break the camera. Okay, if this camera even still works. Oh my god. I don't know what I just did. I just picked the worst sandals for doing this. I actually just broke my sandal too. That's nice. That right there is why you don't wear cheap sandals to go creek fishing. That sucks. Wow. Okay. Somehow made it to my fishing spot without breaking my camera. No, I destroyed my feet. This is all it is. Here's the main creek. Wow, there's so many bluegill down there. Wow. There's like 30 bluegill, but regardless. All this is a big deep hole, and this bridge just makes a current break. Just a little creek. Right here you got a little tributary running into it. It's a really, really cool spot. A big major road's right there. Actually, when I was 12 years old, my biggest smallmouth at the time, I caught a 19-inch smallmouth right here. I'll put the picture in this video if I still have it, but it's really cool. Let's hope that was worth it. It is worth it. Little bass number one. I think I'm gonna get into a lot of them here. Come on, buddy. Little largemouth. Oh, Little bluegill. This is gonna, oh no. This is gonna be fun. See what happens in the summer like this, when these creeks get low and slow, fish congregate big time. What do we got here? Oh, it is a crappie. All right. I don't know how many species that is. I'll count it to the end, but there's a little black crappie right in Suburbia. It's got a really, all these fish have super pretty colors in them. That's awesome. Well, I'm not getting the smallmouth, but I'm getting the variety, so I really can't complain. I'm just gonna stick with this thing because I'm sick of using the bass lures and not getting bites. Now that crappie, I don't know if you can see. Hope you can. That crappie. Now this is the original creek. This is kind of where it forms into, I'd say, call it a little more of a river. But here's the creek, and here's a little like tributary runoff, and the runoff is pretty freaking muddy. But the creek is clear, so it's creating a mud line. And that crappie was sitting right there. When I came over to this edge, I scared a nice bass too, so there's more than just crappie here. What is this? He's fighting so hard. A little bluegill? Yeah. Wow, that guy fought hard. These things are so fun. They're so powerful. I mean, look at the colors on that. Gorgeous. I don't know how late I'm going to stay here. It's probably an hour until sunset. Honestly, one of the big reasons I don't want to go back is I really don't want to walk through the mess that I came from without shoes, because I really don't have shoes to use. All right, what do we got here? Another crappie, all right. Perfect. Now that's two crappie. They're not the biggest in the world, but they're fun. All right. I think I found a little school of crappies. There we go, crappie number 3 or 4, I can't remember. Pretty fish. All right, now what do we got? Bluegill. See, that's the thing about fishing in these creeks. You never know what you're gonna get when you throw out something like this that you can catch anything on. And I'm not exactly showing it today, but oftentimes you're going to be surprised at the size of fish you actually do catch. I'm just catching little ones today. Not doing the creeks a justice. Wow. That was the weirdest cast, but you know what? I'm just going to let it sit. Everything happens for a reason, right? Right? Wrong. Oh, not wrong. There we go. There's a nice crappie. Everything happens for a reason. All right. Come on, buddy. Haha. I hoped I was going to get a big one. That's like an 8 or 9 inch crappie, probably. I mean, I have pretty big size. Come on, don't curl your tail. Pretty big size hands. I'm going to get the DSLR now. Ba-doom. There he goes. Well, I think that about wraps up the day. Oh yeah, that definitely wraps up the day. It's under the spool too. This is, I don't even know how old this reel is. All I know is I'm done. I'm wrapping this up. All right, end of the video right here. Honestly, I'm a slight bit disappointed in what I found in my 2 little creek spots. You know, I used to go to these places and catch a bunch of little smallmouth up to like 14 inches. I caught one on this spot that was 19, 20 inches out of a 15, 20 yard creek, and that was just amazing. So, got some pretty cool shots, came into the day. Obviously multi-species was the goal, that's why I had those little jig heads, but really wanted all those smallmouth, creek smallmouth, but that just never came to fruition. So hopefully got good enough footage in order to make a video. I'm not pleased with it, but I think it's cool to have something a little different on my channel, because I don't really do much pan fishing. I'm mostly walleye, I'm mostly bass and a little bit of walleye, so it's nice to have a little multi-species mix up on the little channel. So hope you guys enjoyed. It was fun to me, even catching 3 to 6 inch fish, so it's really fun. You're always going to be surprised once you can find these little creeks. This is weird. There's people like walking 5 feet above me on this little bridge, but hope you guys enjoyed this little change of pace, different type of video. Catch you next time.